So it's been right about 1 year since I bought this Babish chef knife, and people have been asking all the time, what do you think of it a year later? And I'm honestly just as in love with it as the day I got it. It has been a workhorse of this channel, and you know that. These were the other knives I use. These are all Messermeister. I have the Park Plaza, and I don't really know what the chef one's called because it's worn off, but those were my go-tos. Every day I used to use those. And since then, I've honestly just been grabbing this knife every day. It's razor sharp. You know, obviously, yeah, some of that is on me sharpening it, but if this knife was not able to keep up with the demand and the workload and the quality, I feel like after a year of almost daily use, you would see that. Just look at the effortlessness this thing glides through this piece of celery. And sure, that is absolutely down to the sharpening. But some real crappy low-cost knives, you can't get razor sharp. They won't hold up. And I don't sharpen this that often. It holds a blade very well. These, I'm really trying to work on my knife skills these days, and this thing is a great practice tool for me. And it's also, look at, these are just beautifully thin slices that are effortless with this knife. It feels so good in the hand. I'm not getting paid to say this. Babish has never spoken to me in his life, especially not his company or his brand. So there's no real reason for me to do this aside from just my love. The thing feels great in the hand. This little indent here is right where I like to hold it, and it just feels so weighted well. The one part I don't like is the little edge here. It gets real sharp when I sharpen it, and I almost need to dull it because probably poor technique on my end, but that finger gets real close to it sometimes, and I know I'm going to cut myself. But all in all, this thing is a 10 out of 10 for me, especially at like a very, very cheap price point. You cannot go wrong with this knife, and a year later, I still absolutely adore it.